Hello friends, my name is Sanjay Kadam and I welcomes you to my channel Scholars Point. Today we will study about vegetative methods of asexual reproduction. In last lecture we learned about the natural methods of asexual reproduction. In vegetative methods of asexual reproduction there are different methods into which vegetative parts of plants like root, stem, leaf, they are used for propagation or reproduction of plants. First method of vegetative reproduction is cutting. It means cutting of leaf, stem or root can be applicable. From the cutting of root, stem and leaf, we can propagate new plant. Here, for example, rose is taken for stem cutting. Here is the plant of rose having branches. Out of that, one healthy branch selected for stem cutting purpose, and this one is the stem cutting. Now the stem portion or part taken from a healthy rose plant having one or more buds, then this stem part cutted from the parent plant like this. It is separated having two buds along with leaves. Now leaves are removed. That process is called de-leafing, and buds are kept as it is, because from buds we get new branches. Now this separated stem cutting now allow for propagation. Here at lower end a oblique cut taken in such a manner so as to provide more space for rooting, and upper end must sealed with wax. And now this lower end treated with growth hormone, rooting hormone, auxin. This lower end treated with auxin, because auxins allow a rapid root formation, and if the root formation occurs rapidly, the success rate increases. Now this lower end introduced into soil surface. In this way it is kept in such a way that no disturbance to the stem cutting by animals or man, and after few days we observe a root formation here from lower part. These are the adventitious roots, and as the root formation occurs, it gives stimulation to the buds, and buds now start growth so as to form new branches, and in this way our stem cutting becomes successful and we get the new plant from this parent plant. Now in this way we get new rose plant by cutting method, by stem cutting method. Okay, now second method is a grafting. Grafting means here one part of this superior quality plant cutted, separated and introduced, means grafted over. This is the inferior quality plant. superior plant portion introduced over the inferior plant portion. That is the grafting. Here is the stem grafting. A superior quality plant selected for grafting over the inferior quality plant, and here we can cut a stem portion having one or more buds. Suppose this is removed, and this portion is called scion or scion, having minimum 1 to more buds. Now the leaves are removed. It is called de-leafing, and the lower end of the scion now used for grafting purpose over the stalk. Stalk means what? Stalk is a rooted portion of a stem of a inferior quality plant. This is the stem portion of inferior quality plant called stalk, having roots, well developed root system, while scion is a part of stem of a superior quality plant. Now from inferior quality plant we can develop superior quality plant by grafting method, and in this way now here the stalk making, on the stalk we can make a V shape like this, notch or depression. This is the V notch or V type of depression, into which a lower portion of scion allow to form a V-shaped projection. Scion have a outgrowth like projection, and stalk have a depression notch. In this way the projected outgrowth portion of the scion fitted into the depression of the stalk in such a way that their matching is very perfect, no air space between them, because the secondary growth tissue called cambium of stalk should be matched with cambium of scion, and cambium is found only in dicot plants and gymnosperms. That is why the grafting is successful in dicots only, not in monocots, because monocots lacking cambium, secondary growth tissue. Here the matching of cambia of both scion and stalk is very essential, and in this way upper end covered by wax so as to avoid water loss from the upper free portion, and then here the grafting portion covered by wax again and wrapped by a cellophane tape or plastic tape so as to get airtight, watertight condition, and after few days the buds which are here on the scion shows growth and forming new branches, and in this way if the branch formation from the buds of scion started, it means the grafting becomes successful. And the third method, that is called bud grafting. Here in grafting we brought a big portion of stem along with bud and grafted over the stalk of inferior quality plant. But here the loss of this much size of branch avoided in bud grafting. Only bud carried from superior quality plant and grafted over the stalk of inferior quality plant so as to get new superior quality plant. In this way, here instead of cutting a big branch like this, only a bud portion removed from the depth where the cambium is present. In this way, here a T-sized, English letter T size or triangular cut is given. First, the superior quality bud selected, the leaf is removed called deleafing, and then a cut given in such a manner that bud removed from the stem of the superior quality plant. It is also called, this portion, the portion of the superior quality plant along with bud is also called scion, as like here, the stem with bud, scion. A little portion of stem with bud is also called scion, and this portion introduced into the stalk, onto the stalk, where first we remove and get open the cambium of the stalk by taking similar cut which was given here, somewhat triangular or T-shaped cut given on the same places of same size. Here this portion made open so as to fit this scion into onto the stalk, and in this way now a scion means the stem of superior quality plant along with a bud introduced, means grafted onto the stalk of inferior quality plant, and now it is made waterproof, airtight by applying wax. Then this portion wrapped with a plastic waterproof tape, cellophane tape, upper end covered with wax so as to prevent transpiration, and the bud grafting allow for success. After few days, this bud develops into new branch along with young juvenile leaves, and in this way, if this growth occurs, it means success of bud grafting, and in this way we obtain a superior quality plant on a stalk of inferior quality plant. In this way bud grafting is carried out. Here minimum loss of a plant is achieved. Here there is a somewhat larger loss with respect to that, and in this way we learn here cutting in case of rose. Grafting can be carried out in most of the monocot species. Similarly, bud grafting is also carried out in most of the dicot species, including rose. Here we remove the bud of superior quality rose plant and grafted over the inferior quality rose plant. Okay, in this way we get new superior quality rose plant. Okay, in this way there are horticulturist methods or agricultural methods of vegetative reproduction of plant which are developed by horticulturist. That is why also called horticulturist methods, for getting more yield of superior quality flowers, fruits or seeds. Okay.